the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Welcome back for race number 2 on the card. It is the first of many features on the day. Marshall's World of Sports Gold Cup Day. Race number 2, Pro Sport International Debutant Grade 2, presented by Kakasi FM over the 1200 meter trip. And before Graham and myself get into the race, we do have an interview with Stuart Ferry, Craig Udy, Candice Bass-Robertson and Gareth Van Zyl.
Yeah, totally rocks. Obviously, she won a really nice race last week at Scottsville. Maybe, if anything, this might be just a little bit too quick, but she didn't do too much in that race. She won well enough, and nice that the form was franked again yesterday. But it's insane that her 2 runs at Greyville haven't been that good. But I think she was just still learning in green then. So she's fitting well. She came out of her race the last week really well, and she must have been with a nice chance.
Only Hearts ran a very nice race last time. Ran 5th. Maybe. If he just sat the straight a bit, as he said afterwards, should have been finished in the first 4. So I don't think the 1200 meter will worry her at all. And she's very well here at home, so I'm expecting a big run from her.
Golden Stess runs in the Group 2 fillies race over 1200 meters on Saturday. She's a filly that won her maiden very nicely in Cape Town, and we decided we'd send her up here and take our chances in one of the 2 races. We ended up obviously choosing the 1200. I don't think she would have probably gotten into the other race, but I think 1200 is probably a better trip for her just at this stage. Brought her up here, took her to Greyville. She put up a really nice gallop at Greyville, so I was really happy with that. She's travelled up here well, and look, she's only just won her maiden in Cape Town, so it's always hard to, where you fit in with some of these other fillies. But she's certainly not without a chance, and if you're doing quartets and things like that, I would definitely include her.
Right On is doing well back home, Warren. She's putting up some good work and may just be looking to drop in distance. Pierce Stradham got off last time and said we'd rather go for the 1200 at the end of the month, and she's in a really good space, and we're expecting a really competitive run from her.
Some nice interviews there from the trainers. Now, Graham, in this lineup, the Grade 2, the first feature on the afternoon, we do see the Golden Slipper form line come to the fore here with 4 runners from that form line. So obviously, if this form line does work out, then it does help the other runners in the Tequini Stakes, and we have 2 unbeaten fillies in this lineup in the form of Gimme a Shot and Gobsmacked. How do you see the race planning out?
These 2-year-old races, they can be very trappy. They're on the thresholds of their careers. I think the early favourite, number 6, Gobsmacked, is entitled to be favourites. Won well on both starts, unbeaten. 2-year-old daughter of Karari, Keegan DeMello for JJ Van Vuren. So I think she has to be the leading light in the race. But the horse that is significantly overpriced in the anti-post market is the Mike Miller run. And in fact, Mike Miller's got a number of 2-year-olds running through the card with solid form coming into their respective races, and they're all overpriced. I think Only Hearts is going to run a huge race. You've got to respect Totally Rocks and Antigua Night. Positive comments coming through from Candice Bass-Robinson and Gareth Van Zyl. Congratulations to Gareth Van Zyl. He'll be crowned KZN champion trainer. But I'm going to go with Gobsmacked, but healthy respect for Only Hearts. I think that's where the value lies.
Yes, I think also number 10, the Gareth Van Zyl runner in the form of Ride On. Now, this filly did finish 4th last time out, was only beaten 2 lengths behind Amina. And as you heard from Gareth, Pierce Stradham got off and said maybe drop her in trip. And she now goes over 1200 meters. She's not drawn the best once again, but I think she could just be the value in the race. She opened up at around 16-1 in the market. That's been taken, and she's now trading at around 7-1. I think that still offers some decent value about this 2-year-old daughter of Jackson. JP Van der Merwe now rides, and she's going to be my top choice, followed by number 6, Gobsmacked. I think you can give respect to number 2, Antigua Night, as well. And then number 1, Totally Rocks, and number 3, Only Hearts. I think those 2 runners could feature as well. Graham, one more horse that I want to get your thoughts on, number 5, Gimme a Shot. Now, this does come from the Michael and Adam Azzi yard. Samango Kumalo rides. What do you expect from this filly?
Well, she's very much an unknown quantity. You can only win on debut, so it was a faultless debut. She wasn't fancied in the market, funny enough. She drifted in the betting from out to 8-1. I'm not quite sure how strong that form line is, but Michael Azzi, he's had a lot of success here in KwaZulu-Natal over the years, and So if he's bringing Give Me a Shot into town with Samanga Kamala aboard from a decent draw, you've got to pay respect to Give Me a Shot. Doesn't feature in the anti-post market, and if there's a betting move for it, then obviously you've got to take further note. But I think it all points to Gobsmacked, certainly. But these 2-year-olds improve at such different rates that that we could be in for a surprise. But I'm going to play 2 buy pots. In one, I'm going to bank a Gobsmacked, and in the other, I'm going to go a little wider.
Well, you've heard it from Graham. He's going to bank a Gobsmacked in one of the buy pots. I'm going to go 2 horses, number 6 Gobsmacked and number 10 Ride On, and hopefully we can come through the first leg.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.